How many of you feel like you're underpaid today? That's what I figured, a lot of you. Now, imagine if you worked for a company that made millions upon millions of dollars and you still felt that way. I imagine you'd be pretty ticked. Well, that's how college athletes feel. Today I'm here to talk to you why college athletes deserve to get paid. You may be asking yourself, how long has this battle been going on for? It seems like it's been going on forever. I actually read the book recently, Pay for Play by Ronaldo Smith, and he had this quote to say. He said, Yale charged Harvard and Princeton not only with playing athletes that received money, and I cut it off there because it went on a tangent of other things, but if you take a step back, in the 1890s they were actually still paying athletes. The debate was still going on. Whether you know it or not, you're helping the colleges, universities, and the NCAA get money. Whether it's buying concession stands or buying your favorite jersey or souvenirs, there's so many little things that add up. I personally love watching college sports. I think the competitive nature is just amazing, and it's one of a kind. College athletes deserve to get paid because some of them need it to stay afloat, and they earned it. They're the ones bringing in most of the money. First, let's look at all the rules that the NCAA has set in place. There's many. There's a 400-page document, and you sign one page saying that you read it all. So it's hard to know all of it. You got kids coming from backgrounds of the rich and the poor of the poor. You have kids from all over, and those poor kids, it might be hard for them to go get a bite to eat if the cafeteria closes and they haven't ate dinner yet. A good example of this is Shabazz Napier. He was an NCAA UConn basketball player, won the NCAA championship, and right before the big national title game, he got interviewed, and this kind of shocked a lot of people. He said, you don't know how hard it is to be a college athlete. There's some nights where you're going to bed starving. And the reason why was because they limited the snacks that athletes could have. The NCAA changed that. And that's why I think more press needs to be put towards this. And the NCAA might be willing to change it. Two economists wrote the case for paying college athletes. And in it, they say out of the 126 bowl teams eligible for the college bowl system, only 20 of them had profitable numbers. And that might be shocking to you, and you might ask, well, how can we pay college athletes? My answer is Nick Saban, very good coach, got paid $6.9 million. 6.9. And their new facilities they just got is $9 million just to renovate, which is just crazy. Colleges don't know what to do with all the money that they have. Now, what motivates athletes? There's many things that motivate them. I actually just watched a show by John Oliver. It's called Last Week Tonight, and it was about the NCAA, whether to pay athletes or not. Less than 2% of athletes actually go on to the pros in men's basketball and football. So there's not very good chances that these kids are going to make it on and actually get paid someday from their athleticism. Fun fact for you here: $1 billion was the total number of TV ad dollars that March Madness brought in just from this year alone. And to even give an example, they sponsored the ladder that the athletes climbed up on to cut down the nets after the championship game. Richard Sherman, I have a video here, it's about 30 seconds. He has strong viewpoints on this, and I'm just going to play it for a sec.
Great question. I really appreciate that question. No, I don't think college athletes are given enough time to really take advantage of the free education that they're given. And it's frustrating because a lot of people say, get upset with student athletes and say that they're not focused on school and they're not taking advantage of the opportunity they're given. I would love for a regular student to have a student athlete schedule during the season for just one quarter or one semester.
He kind of just talks about you don't know what's going on behind the scenes with grades and that to try to keep them up, and it's really tough to do so. I also talked to Coach Albers. He was a college player at the D3 level, not D1 obviously, but he had this to say about the topic. While it is very hard to stay committed in both the classroom and on the field, it is possible. But with the physical and mental stress, it makes it very difficult to do both. And I think that's so true. Just, it's hard. The stress that these players go through, having to perform on the big time stage, it can be hard. And I think that's worthy of money in order to keep their grades up and whatnot. To kind of sum this all up, I don't think athletes need to get paid like it's a career job, like $40,000 or anything like that. I'm thinking a small amount can go a long ways. Like I said before, the kid that comes from a poor background and he can't go out and get a bite to eat, now he can go get a bite to eat at night, and he can go buy clothes if he rips his jeans or something. But right now, the NCAA is corrupt with how they're spending their money. They're just giving all the universities leeway to spend whatever way they want, and the coaches just keep getting more and more. But the reason why the players aren't getting money is they say they're coaching amateurs, and that doesn't really add up. I think we can both agree that the best plan for right now is to give the athletes some money because they're the ones bringing it in. Thank you.